Hey guys, Doman here, and another episode in our Star Citizens Mega Ship series. So, by popular demand, and the votes were pretty damn close on this one, it's the Anvil Carrick. The Banu Merchantman was so close to being in this episode, but as of counting the votes as of right now, the Carrick is ahead, so we're gonna have to go with the Carrick. Remember, folks, vote for your favorite, okay? And if you want to see something unique, vote unknown. Alright, let's get on to the show. Okay, let's see what it says here on the Carrack. Boldly go. The Anvil Carrick has been the vanguard of every UEE exploration effort in recent years, featuring reinforced fuel tanks for long-duration flight, a highly advanced jump drive array, and a dedicated computer core room that allows it to put the maximum processing power into jump charting operations. Originally a military exclusive, the Carrack is now available for civilian use as a Pathfinder spacecraft. The ship features on-board accommodations to allow for a truly self-sufficient flight, including crew medical and repair facilities, and mapping-orientated sensor suite capable of always charting a route home. So, the Anvil Carrick is a bit of a big beast, and, it weighs quite a bit, coming in at 180,000 kilograms, max crew of 5 persons. Cargo capacity of 1058, just in case you find something pretty interesting in there and you want to bring it home. And its length is 123 meters. It's a bit of a big beast of burden. So the Anvil Carrick is a very, very unique ship in the regards of what it does. It is a truly exploration-orientated vessel to the most extreme sense. Now, the Anvil Carrick can be used in multiple other purposes. You can use it as a scout ship for a fleet, and it would make, I'd say this would have to be the main scout vessel of the scout fleet. Sure, you'd have loads of Hornet trackers flying around, but the Anvil Carrick would have to be the star of the show because of its sensor equipment. You could find all sorts of things out there, and I'm pretty sure you could upgrade it for different purposes. So the Anvil Carrick has got a pretty beefy fuel tank, and it means you'll be able to squeeze the last bit of juice out of it to keep going and maybe even get home. It's also got backup power that the ship can run on in the event of it being stranded. Mind you, food rations and other things would be a problem, and crew morale would also be an issue when out on long voyages. So if you go out with this thing and you were to hire NPCs, you gotta be pretty sure that you have enough resources and stuff to accommodate them, because as Chris Roberts said, crew will also need downtime and things like this if you work them too hard, or if you don't have enough food for them, their morale will start to go down, and then they might even turn against you and try and take the ship off of you. So there is always that, like a severe chance of mutiny. And that's not what you want when you're out on a long deep space adventure. It also comes with a Ursa Rover, and that is pretty cool. It allows it to be able to land on a planet, deploy the rover to get further out and try and find what's out there on the surface. So there's many things you can do with the Carrack. So let's see what else it says here. So the Carrack also comes with a scout ship hangar and launch drones. Now those are pretty cool, guys. It also has solar panels, so that means you might be able to recharge some of your energy while in flight. It has a retractable canopy cover, a antenna array, escape hatch. That's pretty cool. And it's got drone launchers on either side of the vessel, and as you can see, the scout ship hangar is mounted on the roof. And it's a pretty beefy ship. It's got good turret placement for even coverage around the vessel. I'd have to say the one blind spot might be just diagonally to the left or to the back behind the vessel, but that's not going to be that big a deal when you're as maneuverable as a Carrack. So the Carrack has got a very interesting layout, and what I mean by that is the bridge is it's pretty well protected. It has a shield that can roll down over the windows, and I'm guessing that's to protect it from micrometeorites and all sorts of things like that. So the interior layout is it's not exactly cramped, but it's not overly spacious either. It's not exactly like the command quarters on an Idris. So you'll have a detailed map scanner area, like a holographic screen, where you'll be able to see your planet in the one you've just discovered in orientation to your ship, and you'll have a full holographic layout of your vessel, which is always pretty cool. The Carrack is also able to handle itself in a fight, so don't ever feel that if you go out into the black and then all of a sudden you have Vanduul jump upon you, you're gonna be completely screwed. The Carrack will be able to hold its own. It might take a little bit of damage, but you'll blast those guys into oblivion, and trust me, the Vanduul won't be exactly reporting home about anything because there'll be nothing but space dust. and no one wants to be space dust. So it's a relatively big ship. I mean, the carrack is going to be expensive, guys, if you want to earn it in game. You can. It's a little bit pricey if you want to pay for it with real money. It's got a nice layout to it though, guys. I mean, personally speaking, I really do like the way the interior is laid out because of, I don't know, it has a real sort of Star Trek kind of feel to it, if you get what I mean. And you know, I might be sounding completely bonkers here, but it does have that real Enterprise feel. Sure, it's nowhere near as big as the Enterprise, but the bridge, it just has that real sort of, you know, like you know, we have to find what's out there and investigate that planet over there and see what kind of alien life they have, kind of thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, the carrack is, I don't know, it's awesome. I mean, it's got a huge fuel tank, plenty of cargo space, you got room for an Ursa Rover, it's capable of planetary landings, it's damn quick as well, guys. Don't underestimate this ship, it's pretty speedy, okay? It's got great shields for a ship of its size, great firepower, good crew accommodations with a medical facility and all that jazz. I mean, what other ships of this size offer as much as the carrack? I mean, in terms of computing power, in terms of sensor array, medical facilities, large fuel tanks, speed, armor, and also on top of that you have the firepower. I mean, what other ships are available for this? I mean, even maybe if you don't want to use it for exploration, even as a combat vessel, this thing could be relatively competent at that role, and that's a big deal here, guys. I mean, the carrack is pretty much the perfect ship if you're running a large organization for a scout vessel. It can easily find pirates with their interdictors and put out, you know, like put out sensors and detect any anomalies for a pretty long range. You can detect hidden jump points to use to get behind enemy lines. All sorts of things, guys. So I'd recommend to you the carrack, and this is why it's definitely a mega ship. Good vote, guys. It's one of my favorites. It's not in my top 10, mind you, but after reading up a little bit more on it, I'd say it's getting close. It's getting close. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I know this episode was not as long as I would have liked it to be, but the information on the carrack is this is all I could find. A little bit of information here and there is a little bit scarce, and I want to make sure the facts are correct. So yeah. So we'll just have a quick technical overview now of what comes with the carrack. So its focus is exploration length 123 meters, mass 180,000 kilograms, max crew of 5, cargo capacity 1,058, primary engines, 2 tier 6 engines, maneuvering thrusters. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 tier 2 maneuvering thrusters. This thing's agile, guys. Power plant, size 6, so that's decent, you know. Unmanned turret, we have 2 size 4s. Manned turret, 2 size 4s. A shield of size 7, guys, that's size 7. And 2 additional equipment slots. So, you know, this thing is pretty competent, okay, guys? And for all of you carrack owners out there, you gotta know this. You guys have got a real gem there. Don't go melting it down or upgrading it into something else. This is a great ship, and I can't wait to see you guys go exploring in this thing. And please tell me what you find in the full game when you go out exploring in your carracks. Just send me a message, you know, through YouTube, and just let me know anything unique and crazy that you find. And I'd love to make a video. And this is a lot later down the line. Once you guys are gone exploring, send me like all your details about your stories and things you find, and I'll like make a video and tell people of your journey and stuff. How cool would that be? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You know the drill, commanders. Fly safe. Oh, and one more thing before we end the show. Remember, guys, how voting works. You say the name of the ship followed by the word in capitals next in brackets. And then if you want something unknown, then you type in the word unknown. Okay, guys? That's in capitals in brackets. And that way it's easier for me to see the normal comments from the votes. Alright, folks. Catch you later. Fly safe.